My child, Jesus is begging for you, only you. He has spoken your name aloud before the Father, and heaven's voice trembled when it said your name. Jesus is reaching out for you, just you. He said your name out loud in front of the Father, and the voice from above shook when it called your name. On 5th October, something is going to happen that might change the direction of your life in ways you never thought possible. If you walk away from this, you might find yourself crying so hard that you won't even recognize the person looking back at you in the mirror of your own soul. Please listen closely to everything I say without missing a single word. The storm is already on its way. Hey, before I dive into more details, there's something you should know. Jesus has been walking back and forth in front of the throne, saying your name over and over. He sounds really urgent. His eyes, full of love and a hint of warning, haven't left you for hours. What he says is meant for you, just you. This is just between us, okay? Your friends and family don't need to know about this. This message holds something really intense and profound. If you turn away from it or shut your heart now, you might end up regretting it in a way that could leave your soul feeling heavy. The angel said to me, Michael, make sure they don't skip this. Don't let them act like they didn't hear it. Don't let them hold things up. My dear, I've got some tough news that seems to be creeping into your life, and it's definitely not coming from heaven. It's creeping up from somewhere that just wants to snuff out your light for good. Hold on a second. Let's take a moment to breathe together before I share it. Picture this. Heaven is just a little bit closer, almost like it's leaning in to listen. The golden light surrounds you, keeping you safe because what I'm about to reveal might surprise you, but it's also going to help you get ready. Just a heads up, if you decide to walk away from this now and think, I'll catch up later, it might not be the best move. If you let the enemy sidetrack you with something trivial, you won't just overlook this warning. You're going to walk straight into the trap they've set up for you. You'll end up crying, my dear. You'll end up crying so much that your prayers will have a salty flavor for days. Hey, you really shouldn't have to go through that pain. It seems like heaven is really trying to put a stop to it all. Ultimately, it's up to you to decide right now. My dear, if what I'm saying resonates with you, if it feels like these words are touching your heart, then I really hope you'll keep that connection with me always. Just follow this voice. Keep this connection between your heart and heaven alive, because there will be days when the world just won't make sense to you. Here, you'll discover the words that God has just for you. I really mean this. The skies are shifting. They had a meeting in the top courts of light. I heard your name mentioned. Your face showed up in the river of time, and a shadow from an enemy tried to hide it. But Jesus banged his hand on the table of eternity and said, No, not this one. This one's mine. Are you feeling that chill running down your spine? Your soul is just picking up on the truth. The kind of truth that's just too massive for the mind to grasp without the heart feeling a little shaky. It seems like they've been trying to get something into your life. A falsehood wrapped in truth. A beautiful phrase hiding a dark meaning. It's crafted to seem harmless at first, giving you the impression that it's just life unfolding. But if you knew where it all came from, if you could see the hands that have been shifting things around, you'd get why Jesus is pleading for you at this very moment. You know, the reality is that there's someone out there, a real person, who has let something dark come a little too close to you. They gave you a smile not too long ago. They mentioned something that felt pretty laid back. But if you looked closely at what they were saying, there was a catch, a deeper connection, and they're really hoping you'll take the bait. If you walk away now, if you leave this message before it's done, they'll get just what they're after. And heaven will just have to watch you walk right into it, unable to do a thing to stop you. But if you stick around and really pay attention to what I'm saying, then before the day ends, those angels will start shifting things to work out just right for you. You might not even notice how close you've been to hitting a breaking point. It's not a breaking like the world thinks of, but more like how heaven perceives it. You know, the really risky times in life aren't always the obvious storms. It's those subtle changes happening behind the scenes, the quiet whispers you might miss, the documents being signed without your knowledge, and the conversations taking place in rooms you've never been in. At this moment, something special is happening. I heard your name come up in a chat that really wasn't supposed to include you. What they're saying about you isn't the truth. It's just toxic. It's meant to change how people perceive you, making it tougher for your blessings to come your way. And look at you now. God has brought you to this moment so you can catch a glimpse of what's hidden before it hits. Do you sense that unusual tug in your heart while reading this? That didn't just happen by chance. You can feel it when heaven is trying to communicate with you. I've seen you go through times when folks smiled at you, but then they went behind your back and planted trouble in your life when you weren't looking. I've noticed how you've let go of things, how you've kept moving forward even when it seemed like your own shadow was weighing you down. But you know what? This time is different. This time the attack is more than just about your reputation or your peace of mind. It's all about the journey that God planned for you even before you came into this world. The enemy thinks that if they can just change one little moment or decision, they can totally alter the whole direction of your future. That's why Jesus isn't just reaching out. He's really asking for something. I'm sure you've come across warnings in the past. Perhaps you've just pushed them aside, hoping they'll sort themselves out. Sometimes, you might not even realize it, but there have been times when God has really protected you. But at this moment, it seems like heaven has decided not to keep you in the dark. Instead, it seems like heaven is showing us the danger so we can team up with God to get rid of it. This isn't just about staying safe. It's all about how you position things. You're right at the edge of something that could change everything. How you handle your money, the connections you have with others, and even your self-image when you glance in the mirror. The enemy is aware of it. That's the reason they're picking up the pace. Here's what I'm picking up in the spirit. A person is sitting in a dimly lit room, saying your name with a hint of bitterness. They're holding something, not a metal weapon, but a powerful tool made of words and agreements. They're getting in touch with someone else, building a partnership, believing you won't find out. But you know, God sees everything. Today feels special, doesn't it? This day is something special. Today is the day when the universe has sent out a special alert just for you. This message is all about your divine rescue. You really have no clue how close you were to stepping into something risky. Thanks to your willingness to listen and stick around, I've managed to change the course of what the enemy had in mind. What might have brought you down will now help you grow. What was supposed to hurt you is actually going to help you now. What was taken from you will come back to you, and then some. Just trust me on this. Please don't question this. I'm not the kind of person who would lie. When I talk, it's the real deal. When I make a move, that's it. I've got more to share with you. Just hang on to this for now. Hey, just wanted to remind you that you are loved. You're all good. You're all set. You're about to experience a blessing that will make you forget all the pain you've been through. My child, you need to realize that this is something special. Today has been noted in the stars long before you even came into this world. This moment right here feels like it was meant to be, almost like it was penned by a higher power. I always had a feeling that there would be a day when the enemy would attempt to take something precious from you. I just knew that my love wouldn't allow that to happen. Not while you're part of my agreement. Not while Jesus is there, advocating for you with all his heavenly power. You're not just another person wandering around this planet. You're really understood, truly cherished, and well taken care of. Right now, I'm protecting you from something you had no idea was on its way. I heard there was a secret plan to hurt your name and mess with your reputation, but I went ahead and canceled it. I quietly disrupted their plans because you've been looking for me in those hidden spots, and I appreciate what happens behind the scenes. Drop a comment with 999 if you think every hidden trap is being revealed and taken care of just for you. Even if you don't feel strong right now, remember that you've made it through things that others couldn't. That's something to hold on to. You've been through some tough times. Loss, betrayal, confusion, and that feeling of emptiness. And here you are, still standing strong. That's not just a coincidence. That's my hand guiding your life. Even when you felt like you were overlooked, I was still on it. Even when it seemed like everything was over, I was really just getting ready for a fresh start. So there's something interesting about today that you should know. It's all about a divine breaking and rebuilding, you know? It's like a spiritual shift happening. I'm breaking down what was wrongly established in your life and putting in place something that will always stand strong. I never wanted you to have to deal with that pain you've been living with. It seems like you've been following paths that weren't really meant for you. I'm just going to redirect you now. I'm guiding you back onto the narrow path, not as a punishment, but to bless you in ways you can't even imagine. You're right on time. You're right on track. You're still right on track with your purpose. The enemy tries to make you believe that you're beyond hope, that the time has passed you by, and that others have moved ahead of you. But I, the Lord, have time right in my hands. I can speed up what people said would take years. I can turn what you thought was lost into something valuable. Just focus on your own journey. Your journey was always meant to be uniquely yours. I made you for something special, something meaningful. The battles you fought are unique for that reason. That's the reason the fighting has been so fierce. But your breakthrough will happen too. Drop a comment with 111 to show that you believe divine restoration is coming your way. I've got something important to share with you from the heart. It sounds like you've been feeling worn out, not just physically, but deep down inside too. It's that deep, quiet tiredness that you just can't put into words. I get it. I totally get that. And I'm working on healing it. The healing I'm offering goes deeper than just the surface. It's really deep. It's really profound. It's going to touch those areas you believed were beyond repair. You figured this ache would stick around forever. But no, my child. I'm the God who brings back what the locusts have taken away over the years. Your joy is on its way back to you. The peace you asked for is on its way back. The laughter that used to fill your heart is making a comeback. Don't let the other side pull the wool over your eyes. He wants you to think that you're trapped. I guess things are just going to stay the same. This is how your life is going to be from now on. But he's got it all wrong. That's just not right. I'm jumping in right now, not waiting until tomorrow or next year. I'm shifting things around, getting your path back on track, and filling your heart with hope again. It's time to stop saying negative things about your life. Stop saying things like, I guess this is my fate, or maybe I deserve this. Not really, kiddo. No one deserves to feel pain. You were never meant to feel broken. You're like royalty. You've been bought with blood. You're mine. Let's begin to talk about life again. I'm here to share my promises for your home, your mind, your finances, and your future. Your words can bring life or death. Pick life. Make a promise that from now on, your words will bring light instead of darkness. Some of the blessings I'm getting ready for will show up in surprising ways. If you feel something really strong is going on inside you at this moment, I want you to take a moment and stop blaming yourself for everything that hasn't gone right. Just so you know, some of it wasn't really on you. Honestly, some of it had nothing to do with you at all. I was really focused on what I wanted to share with others by having you around. They really dropped the ball with you. They really didn't appreciate your loyalty, did they? They figured your kindness was a sign of weakness. I saw everything that happened. So, it's time for me to make things right. It's not only about the pain, but also about the weight. You're going to get back that time, the joy and the energy that felt like it was taken from you. The enemy really thought he could break you for good, huh? Little did he know you were grounded in me all along. The more the enemy tried to bring you down, the stronger your roots grew in my love. You're not a victim. You've made it through so much. And on top of that, you're a child of divine promise. You're still royalty. Even on those days when you feel like a mess, you're worthy. Even when the world tries to tell you something different. I've been right there with you through all the tough times, and now it's time to help you rise into your best moments. I'm here to bring restoration, but it's not exactly what you might think. I'm here to help you see clearly again. It seems like you've been viewing life from a perspective shaped by trauma and the need to survive. I'm helping you see joy, beauty, and purpose in a whole new way. I'm here to help you rebuild your trust, not only in others, but also in yourself and in me. I'm bringing back your passion for life. That passion, that fire you thought was gone, it's still alive, and I'm fanning the flames once more. Embrace this healing journey. How about I take care of the deep work? Let me uncover the things you've tucked away, the fears you haven't spoken about, the scars you wish would fade. I'm not trying to put you on the spot here. I'm showing my wounds to help you heal. It's totally fine if you're not okay with me. You don't have to pretend. Oh, I get it. I'm not worried about your mess at all. I'm the one who sits in the ashes and brings life to everything around me. Even if everyone else decided to leave, I stuck around. Even when they said you were too broken, I still thought you were beautiful. I'm the one who gets the whole picture. I can help you take all those broken pieces of your story and transform them into something truly special. Everything counts. Whether it's the heartbreak, the betrayal, or even the waiting. Everything here is meant to help you rise up. I'm creating a testimony in you that will really shake things up in the darkness. Even so, you made it here today, tired but ready to go. That's why you're getting rewarded not for being perfect, but for sticking with it. I know you're not perfect, and that's totally okay. I really hope you can be loyal. You've really shown me what it means to be faithful. Even when you were unsure and felt a bit lost, you still sought me out. That really warms my heart. That really brings a lot of good things into your life. And now I'm getting ready to do something that will hush every voice that ever doubted you could make it. Get ready to show everyone that I'm still a miracle worker. Drop a comment with 555 if you think a miracle is on its way to you right now. You've handled your pain with such grace. You've faced those silent struggles with bravery. All right, it's my turn to step in now. I'm making some changes in the spiritual realm, even if things don't seem different in the physical world just yet. I need you to pay attention for a moment. Your secret tears haven't gone unnoticed. Every tough night you've faced has been stitched into the bigger picture of life. They were never thrown away. They turned into seeds. And now those seeds are starting to break open, bringing miracles, blessings, and joy that will spill over into every part of your life. Just wanted to remind you that you're not forgotten. You're definitely not being overlooked. You're not alone in this. You're chosen, protected, sealed, and lifted up by Jesus' love. Your heart feels that warmth when you hear this, because your spirit knows its shepherd's voice. This is the peak moment, my dear. It feels like heaven is leaning in closer. Imagine Jesus himself asking for your help, and suddenly, all the doors to your future swing open wide. Stick around for every last word, because this moment is more than just noise. It's your moment of awakening. The skies aren't done yet. The angels are still around, and your fresh start is on the way.